Hey guys, Digmbot here, and today we're taking a look at something unique. This is a Kickstarter game, and this has not been fully funded yet, although I really hope it will. This is Fable Fortune. It is basically going to be pre-alpha gameplay today, guys. Not all features are here, but I've encountered very few bugs, so that is highly positive. This is a collectible card game. It's a CCG based in the Fable universe, so you can see here, open packs, store, cards, and play. Those are our current options. Now, of course, the store is not functioning, and I don't have any card packs right now. The card pack animation is really cool. I'll probably throw in a little clip of it for you here in just a second. So let's take a look at this. This is our cards. So here you can see the library. You'll notice some really great card art on these cards. The card art is just amazing. Now, I'm not a Fable fan, so there's probably a lot of jokes I'm missing here, but really, really good card art. Master Bacon, awesome card. After you summon a peasant, gain +1 strength, and it's a dog with a helmet jumping to get a piece of bacon. It's so cute. You've got a fluffy cat, because who doesn't want a fluffy cat? I think there actually is a crazy cat lady card in this game. Hearty breakfast. It's a buffing card. It's just a peasant eating like this massive pile of eggs and cheese and all sorts of things. Fantastic art. You can craft your own decks. You can also craft your own cards. Now, like for example, Chesty here. We could craft it if we had 4,000 ink or these items which you obtain by playing the game. So it's a very interesting crafting system. I love that there's a crafting system here. You can disenchant cards that you have that you maybe don't want or have too many of. You make your own custom decks. As a matter of fact, I do have, a custom shapeshifter. No, I don't want to. I want to look at it. No, I want to. There it is. Accidentally clicked on the X. So this is an experimental deck I made. It doesn't work very well because I haven't had a lot of time with this deck to really, or this game to really understand it that well. But I can tell you it's super fun, and we're going to jump right in. Now, there are not a lot of people playing because not a lot of people have access. And I'm also doing this on the first day of E3 before the Microsoft conference. So we will try in a little while to get a multiplayer match. But for right now, I'm going to hop into training and show you guys the game. You have these classes available right now: the Alchemist, Gravedigger, Knight, Merchant, Prophet, and Shapeshifter. And all of them have something interesting going on. So we're going to go with the Gravedigger. This is Temple. Temple has the skull of her great-great-great-grandfather, who was the most powerful necromancer of his age, and his spellbook. So here, hero power, and each hero has a different hero power. He's going to summon a 1/1 crumbling corpse. Now that corpse can attack right away, but it's going to die at the end of the turn. Her strengths are summoning a lot of units and resurrecting the dead. So let's hop in, play against the Guildmaster, and talk you through this game because it has some very interesting takes on the CCG formula that I really appreciate. Alright, so first off, you notice the board is extremely cool. Now here is a path. Now this path, we get 30 seconds to pick. You're going to choose an objective here, and if you meet it, you'll get this card. So we can play 3 units with more strength than health, which we actually can do. Play 2 damaging spells, or spend 12 gold. We're going to go with Lunch Ball. We're going to hang on to these cards, because we start with 3 gold. Gold is the currency you use to play cards. Right here, you're going to see 2 other icons. This is my hero power, and this is guard. We will get to guard in a minute. So, first thing we're going to do is play a rat catcher. You see, he's 3/2. That's immediately brought that to 1/3. Now, cards are bound when they are first summoned. They cannot attack unless they are a rush card. Go ahead and end our turn. Now then, next up, we're going to play the Stag Beetle. Now, this is going to take all of our gold for this turn. Now, I'm going to bonk that. Get it off the board. We're now at 2 of 3 on our quest. Next turn, I'm probably going to summon the Highwayman. Or actually, another Stag Beetle is a little better value. Now, so guard. If you've played a lot of... Oh, never mind. Quest resolutions. So you can either be good or evil. If we take the good power, our resurrect will summon a crumbling corpse. If we control 3 or more units, we can summon a 1/1 dashing corpse instead. Or for evil, it's enslave, you summon a 1/1 crumbling corpse. If you control 4 or more other units, you summon a 2/1 enraged corpse instead. We're going to go good. These are the morality choices from the Fable game itself. And you'll see that it has changed my character's portrait. We are going to put this unit on guard. Guard, if you've played Hearthstone, is very much like Taunt. It has to be attacked and dealt with before they can get to my hero. And this card actually has a special effect called Safeguard. When it's on guard, it heals for 4 health. So we want that gone. But I put the wrong unit on guard, so we can't get rid of it this turn. This is Greatwood Troll. When Greatwood Troll is on guard, it deals 3 damage to me, so it needs to die, like, right now. We're going to go with spend 20 gold. So we've got our Hob Ambusher. So we have 6 gold to burn here, so I'm going to, first off, summon an enemy unit that died. There we go. Now there was a sound effect missing there. Like I said, this is kind of a, well, it is a pre-release game, very much so. We're going to summon our Hob Ambusher. And we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. And bonk the face for 5. There we go. We spent 6 gold. This guy needs to go. And there's actually a way that we can do that. So we're going to play to our hero power here. So we have 7. We're going to go ahead and summon 3 1/1 corpses. And then we are going to use our hero power. And we're going to summon a 1/1 dashing corpse. I love that this corpse is like an old lady. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to have to run this in. But we still get a damage to the face. We've got board control. Alternatively, I could have waited, used those corpses if they had lived, and played this commanding officer in 2 turns, which is why I didn't wait, because they would have died more than likely. And giving them all +1/+1. Go ahead and end turn. Stench of Death has some great card art. The card art in this game, you're going to hear me say it a lot, is fantastic. I love the animations. Love the board presentation. What does this do? At the start of your turn, deal 1 damage to your opponent. That needs to die. So we've got 8. So we can play a... Dealing 3 damage to all characters is actually going to wipe the board. Let's do that. And I can still get a rat catcher out. Put him on guard so that I can't be attacked. Now you'll notice that each time you get this choice, the power changes a little bit. Now if we control 3 or more units, we summon a 2/1 enraged corpse. With this, if we control 2 or more units, we summon the dashing corpse. We're going to go good again. Because we are just so nice like that. Sergeant of the Shovel. He buffs adjacent units, so that's a good card to get rid of. I dislike that card a lot. I don't have really any damaging spells. We do have units with more health than attack, though, or attack than health, so we'll go for that one. Now, so that means that I want to go ahead and get the Highwayman out. And if we play the Resurrect, we can use this to actually get rid of this guard card, leaving us with a 7/4 on the board. which is good because next turn we're going to go with the plan is to go with the rock troll and then the commanding officer. We are running low on health though. I think actually what we might do this turn is throw out the Crucible Contender and the Cursed Warrior. Now the Crucible Contender has deflect, so she will ignore the next source of damage. The best card that we can have guard is actually her. And we're going to go ahead and kill this 7/7. I need it off the board. And this last laugh card here will summon a 1/1 Shambler when he dies. Ah, the Furious Librarian. When she dies, she draws a card. Ah, you notice that the shield is gone and now she's a regular 4/4. We have some cards here that need to die. For now, we're going to throw the Rock Troll and use our power. So I need this to die.
Until next time.
I need this to die. I need this to die. Now, we've got our Rock Troll from completing our quest as well, so we could put down two very strong cards here, and then Commanding Officer. And that is a very good thing because we're taking a lot of damage here from these other cards. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we're going to get rid of this using these two cards. So you can see there's a lot of strategy actually involved in this. When we play the Shapeshifter, which is what I plan on showing you guys next, you definitely get to see some interesting ideas in terms of buffing cards and controlling the deck using your hero power and synergy with the cards. This deck is rather straightforward, this hero, in terms of what she does. She resurrects things. But there's some other very interesting synergies and things I really like. So, we can either fill the board up here, which I actually think we'll do. Board's full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. So let's just there we go. We're going to put the Scarecrow out, and we're going to put the Scarecrow on guard because it's a 1/7. But the benefit of that is the Scarecrow is actually going to summon a 1/1 Crow. Get rid of that. Do 9 to the face. And suddenly we're within lethal. Ah, that's a rush card, so he's going to summon the Truffle Gobbler, which has rush as a 1/1. So it's going to have to attack the Scarecrow. We're going to be able to power through this very quickly next turn because we're going to throw down that. Puts you on safeguard. I should have done this in the reverse order. Oh, actually, no, it does work. Alright, so let's see. And we've won. There we go. I love the card animations, love the art, love the boards. It's really a nice looking game. Yeah, here you go. You'll see that you do gain level and currency, but you also gain levels for your cards. We've earned Ashes to Ashes, which destroys a unit, which will be fantastic for her. I see that I've leveled these cards up a little. If I remember what the devs told us on stream right, they go wood, stone, gold, or diamond. So let's jump back in and have a look at another class real quick, and then we'll see if we can get an online game. Now, I am playing with basic decks because, as I said earlier, I haven't really learned enough to make a great deck. So the Shapeshifter deals damage and stuns enemies, and her hero power is Rend. She rends an enemy for 1 damage. However, that synergizes with a lot of her cards. So let's take a look. This is one of the reasons I really love this game. It's very cool. So right here we have some good examples. I'm going to have to mulligan some of this, but we have damaging spells. We'll take that. So you see right here this Feral. This Feral power activates after I use my hero power. And we don't need 2 Snarling Lunges or 2 Stunning Slashes. And in fact, we have a great chance to show it off here. Although I'd rather kind of hang on to that. So we're going to throw the Stinger. There. That guy, the trainee bandit, looks so confused. I love it. Alright, so here's a really interesting synergy in this deck. So we're going to throw this Feral Squirrel. Then we're going to rend this guy. Now the squirrel's going to gain 1 strength. And now that I have used Rend, I can actually use Stunning Slash and rend an enemy for 1 damage and stun it. Now if he had lived through that, the stun would have taken away his ability to attack next turn. So, as you see, this deck relies a lot on its synergies, this hero, and it's really an interesting way to play. Now, let's see. Alright, so we want to play either the Cursed Warrior or the Stag Beetle, probably. Because I don't really need to heal right now. So let's go with the 5/4. Get it on the board. Put you on guard. And I'm sorry, Feral Squirrel, but your time has come. Some more damage off. Alright, once again, this card needs to die. Fortunately... Alright, so... there's a couple different ways we can do this. So, we're going to go ahead and rend. And that's going to give me my Hob. Now, we're actually going to go with good on this card, this one as well, because it changes the effect. If an enemy has 5 or more health, we can rend for 2 damage. So, now, I'm going to play the Cursed Warrior. And I can actually use rend again because it just powered up, so... and then we can drop him with that. We are going to keep our Stinger, and we're going to do 5 damage to the face. I love having to really think through my moves, because you have to keep in mind the synergies. Think maybe a couple turns down the line. We'll go with Lynch Ball League. I think we can pull that off. We can, because we have a Screamer. So let's go ahead and stun this Librarian. And we should be able to rend for 1. She does 5 damage, so we're going to lose something here. But we get a Shambler out of this, so I'll take that trade. She's going to draw a card for him. There we go. This is going quite smoothly. A Bandit Crossbowman does 1 damage when he enters. Red Cap Lobber. I hate that card. However, we can deal with this quite easily. We have a Rabid Wolf. We have a Hob Ambusher. And we're also going to get our Crucible Contender out of that. And we're going to go good 1 more time. Going to rend our opponent, and then we're going to hit him for 5, 6, 8. 8, 5, 6, and 3 is 9 dime. There we go. More than any other CCG I think I've ever played. Ooh, draw 2 cards. Your ally also draws 1 card. I should mention the ally cards. There is a co-op mode. I have not gotten a chance to play it quite yet. However, I'm looking forward to it. What was I going to say? Completely lost my train of thought. Oh well. Let's see if we can get a PvP match. Don't hold your breath, folks. There's not a lot of people playing right now. Actually, let's go to... Let's play the Alchemist this time. Alchemist is very fun. So Alchemist's power revolves around vials. She can manipulate strength and health and make some really nasty combos. And it's probably one of my favorite playstyles. More so, that's what I was going to say, more so than any other CCG I've ever played. I find myself wanting to play the various decks in this game because they all have just ridiculous synergies and really cool strategies. It's just so much fun to play them. Alright guys, wasn't anybody available, which is not surprising given that there's not a lot of people playing. So I'll give you one more match with the Alchemist just to show off one more playstyle and talk about some final thoughts on this game. Two damaging spells. That's not really going to happen with this class. We'll go with spending gold. So as I've played through this game, and it is very early, but as I've played through it, I've found myself really enjoying the strategic nature of it, the way that you can kind of slow it down and think, and there's a lot of different options available because of when to put people on guard and synergize that with safeguard effects, when to use your hero power, and just really, really fun gameplay. Very interesting take on the CCG, along with some beautiful presentation. So it's going to kill him, and that's going to add a potion to her hand. This is one of the really cool parts about the Alchemist. She can switch a friendly unit's strength and health, and she can also buff and heal, add extra health. So you can really create some super powerful cards. In fact, we're going to go ahead and draw a vial of strength right here. Now, these are 0 cost, so you can really have some fun with them. We're going to go ahead and buff up her because I find it funny. Now, if I wanted her to tank for me, I could use Violet Confusion, and if I had one more gold, put her on guard. Instead, we're just going to go ahead and get rid of this guy and do some damage to the face. It's important that Violet Confusion works on friendly units, so here we have our buy one, get one free. So let's add a Vial of Strength and something else to our hand. We will go with another Vial of Strength. So here's how I'm going to get rid of this guy without losing this card. I'm going to give her more strength. Oh, actually, yeah, completely misread that. Well, I'm just going to give her more strength anyways. And then we're going to swap her around. We're going to make her our tank card for this round. Going to get ourselves another vial. Now, for her, I'm actually going to go with the evil. So we're going to add 1 or 2 vials to our hand with that hero power from now on. And we're going to go ahead and do enough damage to get rid of this guy while keeping her alive. And next turn, I can switch her back to a 6/3. So this is one of the things that I really enjoy about this game, as I said, is the strategy element of it is very much here in a way that I feel it might not be for some other games. Also, that portrait is great. The morality choices, the way you can modify your hero power through the course of a game, are really cool because you can build a deck based around which way you want to go. We have 6. Let's do... Yes, let's do this. Let's go with a... Okay, hold on. We need to think about this. Alright, so we're going to go with the Hob Ambusher because it'll kill this. Then we're going to switch her strength and health. And then we're going to use a jar of Ogre Slobber. And suddenly we have a 10-6. Buffing you can do with this class is amazing. I love this class. I love all the classes, but this one in particular really makes you think and lets you pull off some really interesting gameplay. And I think that's a really cool and unique way to handle this type of game, and it really is intriguing to play. Alright, best value out of this is to actually get a Bandit Swordsman, a Warrior, pop that. We're going to be looking for a Vial of Confusion to switch that back and make her a tank in just a minute. Alright, so he's probably going to put 1 on guard here. Yep. However, we can throw a friendly crone and heal all of our friendly characters. Then we can throw out a Bandit Swordsman. I'm going to set you going evil again. Get to choose between 3 vials this time. I'm going to put you on guard. Now, we're going to pop this. And we're pretty much going to do lethal, so... now I see where the computer's tank character is going to come from this turn, so... That's going to get rid of that. Let's do... Spending 30 gold is going to be a trick, but this game is also over, so let's draw a potion. Let's give a unit... Let's actually get a heal potion, so we're going to heal her. I don't want her to die. We've invested way too much in her. However, the next thing we're going to do is, I think actually, is this a full board? Yes, this is a full board. Yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I hadn't screwed up my count, I would have summoned a 1/1 crow with that. But it's okay because we're going to 2 damage, 6 damage, 11 damage. And quite handily 1. Alchemist's great class. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this very special look at Fable Fortune. If you guys want a whole lot more gameplay, including seeing me getting my ass kicked by the devs, I will put a link in the description below to the stream that we did for this. Also, a link to the Kickstarter. This game is not funded as of time of recording, and I dearly hope it gets funded. It's fantastic. It's got a great theme. It's got great art. It's a blast to play. It has some really unique strategy ideas for the CCG genre. So guys, go fund it. This is a fantastic game. Flaming Fowl has done a great job along with Mediatonic. And I look forward to actually hopefully getting to play the full release version of this game. So yeah, go fund them, guys. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Digmbot. I'll see you next time. Like what you saw? Click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Or click on one of these other videos.